welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really getting into one specific tool, the DEWALT DCV581H wet dry vacuum.
That's right.
Okay, let's unpack this. See, it's DEWALT, a brand that basically screams guaranteed tough professional power.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yet, when you look at the feedback, people often say this vac is mediocre. Some even call it underpowered. It's a bit of a head scratcher, isn't it?
It really is. And well, for our deep dive today, we want to kind of flip that perception.
Yep.
Our goal is to figure out why DEWALT might design a tool this way. What makes it genuinely different? And, who is it really for?
Right.
We'll be zeroing in on that defining feature. It's hybrid power. Runs on batteries, DEWALT batteries, or plugs into the wall.
Cordless or corded.
Exactly. That dual thing, that's where its real unique value proposition sits, I think.
So, yeah, before we get into maybe the downsides, let's talk about what it does really well, because it is super portable.
Oh, absolutely. It's compact, easy to lug around, and it's got that clever onboard storage for the hose and the little attachments. Really neat.
Keeps everything together, no lost bits.
And it's versatile, too. Handles wet stuff, dry stuff, sawdust, spills. I even saw some users mentioning, emptying a toilet bowl for repairs.
Wow, okay. That's specific.
Yeah, it shows range, definitely.
It does show adaptability, but, and this is a big but for you listening, it's sold tool only.
Ah, right. No battery, no charger in the box.
Exactly. So if you're not already using DEWALT's 18-volt or 20-volt max batteries, that's, it's a pretty significant extra cost you've got to factor in.
Which brings us right back to that whole suction power thing, doesn't it? The mediocre label. Here's where it gets really interesting. Because the numbers, they don't lie. Independent tests put its suction at just 16 inches water lift.
Which sounds low.
It is low compared to others. Like the Milwaukee M18 gets around 25 inches. Ryobi's P3240 hits 22. So what gives? Why the big difference? Well, it seems like a very deliberate engineering choice. It's a trade-off.
Okay.
See, while the suction isn't massive, the DCV581H gives you fantastic battery runtime. Class-leading, actually. Nearly 40 minutes on a 5AA battery.
40 minutes. That's huge for cordless.
It is. Almost double what some of those more powerful competitors offer. So the design thinking here is clearly duration, convenience.
Not just raw power.
Exactly. And then, of course, you've got the plug-in option for unlimited runtime if you need it near an outlet. That's the hybrid advantage.
So, okay, that makes sense. It's built for endurance, not for, heavy lifting.
Precisely.
Which means it's probably great for quick cleanups, right? Sawdust, drywall dust, cleaning out the car, that kind of thing.
Perfect for that. But yeah, you wouldn't want to tackle deeply embedded dirt or, heavy gravel, big wet messes.
Definitely not replacing your main shop vac.
No, absolutely not. It's specialized. Now, it does come with a Gore wet-dry HEPA filter. That's good quality traps, 99.97% of tiny 0.3 micron particles.
Which sounds great for fine dust.
It is, but here's the catch. That filter can be a bit of a bottleneck. It tends to clog up fairly quickly, especially with fine dust.
Meaning you lose suction.
You do. You'll need to clean it pretty often to keep it performing well, and that can be a hassle.
Yeah, nobody likes cleaning filters mid-job.
And we should also mention, there have been some reports, maybe over longer-term use, of things like the on-off switch failing, electronic components, just something to be aware of.
Okay, so summing it up, it's a real balance. On the one hand, you get this amazing power versatility, corded, cordless, great runtime on battery, super portable.
Pros.
But the cons are, pretty underwhelming suction compared to some, and that filter needing regular attention.
That's the core trade-off. So our bang for buck take, if you already have DEWALT batteries and chargers, it's probably an 8 out of 10. It just slots right in, very convenient.
Makes sense.
But if you're starting totally fresh, buying the vac, batteries, charger, the total cost makes it more like a 4 out of 10 for the performance you get. It's a supplemental tool, really.
Right, the niche.
Very much so.
So what does this all mean for you listening? Well, the DEWALT DCV581H is definitely a specialized piece of kit. It excels in portability, convenience, runtime, all thanks to that unique hybrid power.
Yeah.
But you really have to go in with eyes open about the suction power. It's not a beast. It's about knowing what job you need it for.
And, this raises a wider question, doesn't it? When you're looking at any new tool, how often do you really stop and think about those hidden trade-offs between, say, raw power and sheer convenience?
Good point.
For your own situation, your daily tasks, which one actually matters more and when? It's something worth considering, especially thinking about your own tools and what you really need next.